As her talent agent, did you attempt to renegotiate Ms. Heard's salary for Aquaman 2?
Yes.
When did you do that?
We did that around this time last year.
Why did you attempt to renegotiate it at all?
It's standard to renegotiate these types of deals. It's normal practice.
Right from way back when the trial was still one, there had been a lot of back and forth on why Amber still gets to retain her role in Aquaman after all of her lies got exposed. Well, it seems DC might have actually been working on a replacement underground, and their latest unveiling will shock you. Interested in the details of DC's latest plans? Then keep watching while I dish out the beans, okay? So Amber has been in the news a lot recently, and while you would normally expect that to be because of the trial she just lost, it's actually a little more complicated, as there are now talks about the actress possibly losing her role in Aquaman 2. Shocked? Well, I kind of expect you to be, given that this particular subject was repeatedly dragged back and forth while the trial was ongoing, majorly because fans pretty much made up their minds that a lot of them wouldn't be seeing the film simply because Amber, a proven assaulter, is in it. And then there was the other perspective, which was based on the amount the company already spent to shoot the movie. But it seems all of the bad PR around her has finally helped them make a decision. In fact, while the trial was still on, an online petition was formed to urge the DCEU to remove the actor from Aquaman 2, which had already reached over 4 million signatures as of June. Well, according to recent reports, it seems she will be completely removed from her role of Mira in the movie. As a source shared, Warner Bros. Decided to recast Amber Heard's role after screen testing the movie. They are going to be doing reshoots with Jason Momoa and Nicole Kidman. And I know all of this seems like a decision that was made because of the pressure from the public following the trial, but that's not actually the case here, as talks about removing her from the film have been in the media for quite some time now. You see, while the trial was still underway, the president of DC Films actually testified that the studio was already considering replacing Amber Heard for Aquaman 2 out of concern that she lacked chemistry with star Jason Momoa. Walter Hamada, the head of Warner Bros.' DC unit, was called as a witness, and appearing via video deposition, Hamada testified that the assault allegations played no role in casting decisions in Aquaman 2. However, he said the studio did delay picking up its option for several weeks as it considered whether to recast the role of Mira, who was Aquaman's love interest in the first film. They didn't have a lot of chemistry together, Hamada said. Editorially, they were able to make that relationship work in the first movie, but there was a concern that it took a lot of effort to get there. Hamada said that the chemistry was created in post-production, using movie magic, including the film's score. He said it is not uncommon for two leads to lack chemistry. You know it when you see it, and the chemistry wasn't there, he said. Later down the line, talks on her earnings from the movie started to come up in the testimony. Heard was paid $1 million for the first Aquaman and $2 million for the sequel. That pay was consistent with her original contract, but Heard's agent has testified that she should have been able to renegotiate for more money due to the global success of the first film. However, Hamada testified that under his leadership at DC Films, he has made a point of not automatically renegotiating for sequels. Speaking of renegotiation, that's actually one of the major reasons all of this talk about Amber and her role in the film has been popping up all over social media. And the main reason for that is because the main star of the film, Jason Momoa, has just reportedly renegotiated his initial salary for the sequel and has now closed a deal that sees him paid double the initial amount that was agreed upon. And I know what you're thinking. Momoa is a big star. If anyone could do it, it would be him. But that's not entirely true. You see, just like Momoa, a couple of other stars in the film are also in talks with management for an increased salary. And based on the way things are moving, they will probably get it. Now, all of these talks on Amber being in the movie or not has been a major conversation on social media. And while some people really want her completely out of the movie, some others couldn't care less about if or not she's in the movie, just like this user who wrote, "I don't mind her being in this movie. The Bee still has to pay those legal fees and that money she pledged to those two organizations. Gotta start her somewhere, cause she sure as F ain't dodging these payments, seeing as the whole world is literally against her right now, and by extension the entire film industry. As such, what do you think her plan of action will be from here on?"